Which revision corrects the error in sentence structure in the paragraph? Okay. If we look at the underlined portions, they all have commas, periods. This is probably checking run-on sentences. We want to think about independent and dependent clause structures. So let's read it. In September 2016, the National Museum of African American History and Culture opened as part of the Smithsonian Institution, comma. The museum is already the Smithsonian's third most popular site. Okay, right away, these are two independent clauses. Each stands by itself. The museum is already the Smithsonian's third most popular site is independent. It stands on its own. The first part, it opened as part of the Smithsonian's independent clause. This is a comma splice. It's very typical wrong answer or run-on sentence type, so much so that it has its own name. This must be corrected. This is the error. So I want to change this to institution, comma, and that would work. Comma, and works. Remember, there are three ways to combine independent clauses. They are, number one, put a period. Number two, a semicolon if the sentences are related. And number three, a comma with one of my coordinating conjunctions, a fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So I need the comma and in between. That is the correction to this sentence. So that means the other ones are correct, at least the sentences are. They're not going to be our answer. The answer for 4 is E. Let's just check why. Experts say that they expect the Smithsonian facility to welcome nearly 4 million visitors a year, period. That's a sentence. That should have a period. The museum features, so we're going to the next sentence. That is okay. The museum features more than 30,000 objects, comma, including Muhammad Ali's boxing gloves. Okay, including is a participle clause. So that's a present participle beginning a new dependent clause. And in this case, it is separated by comma. It's showing an example of one of the 30,000 objects that it modifies coming before that. Remember, our dependent clauses all modify, just like blue modifies truck, for example, is an adjective. Dependent clause will modify another word within the sentence. Usually as an adjective, as we'll see it, but it can be other parts of speech as well. Okay. Continuing, a commemorative copy of the Emancipation Proclamation, comma, written in 1863 during the presidency of Abraham Lincoln, comma. Okay, this is parenthetical. It's telling us about the Emancipation Proclamation, more information, extra information. It's not essential to the sentence because we already identified the Emancipation Proclamation. It is begun with a participle, in this case a past participle, written. So the past participles might be walked, ending in an ed, but for irregular verbs, it could be written, ending in an en, or maybe for throw, ending in n. So ends in ed, en, or n, or is your past participle. And that's what this dependent clause here is. It's parenthetical. It's separated by commas. This comma is okay. So the other sentences are correct. No need for changes. E is the answer for 4.